this lesson we're going to be learning the theme from Luigi's Mansion. Okay, so start off with, I want to talk about a quick concept when you're learning little tunes like this, and that's one finger per fret. This can come in really useful when you're learning songs on the ukulele. So this just simply means that you're putting one finger in charge of each of the boxes on the ukulele. So this song is a really nice one to do this with because you're only using frets 1, 2 and 3. So if you just think your first finger is going to play all of the notes on fret 1, your middle finger is going to play all the notes on fret 2, and your third finger is going to play all of the notes on fret 3. So there is a tab for this one, a PDF download that you can have a look at as well, and I'd highly recommend downloading that and having that with you as you go through this, because it's a bit of a longer tune than some of the other ones that we've looked at. So let's start off with the opening. So we're starting off on the open E string. So I'm just picking this with my thumb here. Then I'm going to go down to the A string, fret 2, and we're going to pick that 4 times. So I'm using my first finger there to pick that note. So the opening part, we have this. Okay, so then from here, we're going to bring the third finger onto fret 3 of the E string, and the second finger, second fret of the A string. So the first bar or little section of this song goes like this. Okay, so if you're struggling to read the rhythms, just think about the tune, try and hear the tune in your head and try and copy it as closely as you can. Onto the second bar, this one's nice and easy, just 2 notes. So we're going to press the first fret with our first finger on the A string. I'm going to go to the middle finger on the E string, fret 2. So notice how I'm using that one finger per fret. Now there's a bit of a gap here, so there's a rest for half a beat and there's a rest for 2 beats. So we're just going to leave that gap before we go on to the next section. So the first 2 bars would sound like this. 3, 4. Now when you get to the next bit, we're going to be using the open strings. So still using my thumb to pick the E and my first finger to pick the A string. And we're going to have open. And then we're going to be picking 4 open A strings. So you've got 1 open E, 4 open A's. Okay, then we're going to go to the second fret of E, and then open A. So that third bar would sound like this. So notice how the 5th note that you pick there is longer, because this is written in as a crotchet rather than a quaver. So far we have this. One, 2. Okay. Now for the 4th bar, we're going to be moving on to a little bit of skipping around the strings. So I'm using my thumb to pick the G. Then I'm going to go up to the E, my thumb again, and then again, and then second fret of the A. So we have. So now we're halfway through the piece. So let's play it from the start. We have this. Three, 4. Okay, so now that we've got to this point, we've actually learned over half the piece, because the next bit we're going to be doing is the same as the opening. So we're going to go back to bar 5 now, it's the same as bar 1. Then bar 6, same as bar 2. So there's a little bit of repetition there. So having learned the first 4 bars, really you've learned the first 6. So the first 6 would sound like this. 3, 4. Okay, so we're doing really well now. We've got 3/4 of the way through the piece. Okay, now we're going to look at the ending. Now the ending is a bit fiddly, so we're just going to go through this bit by bit. So we're going back to that open E and open A again. So we're going to hit the open E, then 4 open A's. Now here's the tricky bit. So we're going to put the middle finger on fret 2 of the E string. And then we're going to kind of break out of the one finger per fret. We're going to bring the first finger up to the G string, fret 2. So that bit's a bit fiddly, so we're going to go middle, first, both in fret 2. Okay, so that bar so far. Okay, and then the final phrase, 2nd fret of the A, open, open G, 2nd fret of E, and open E. Okay, really fiddly that bit, so take your time with that, work with the PDF, just take your time and go through it, make sure you're using the right fingers and just building up the speed. So, last 2 bars. There we go. So, whole thing, all the way through, 8 bars. Here we go. Three, 4. Three, 4. There we go. Hope you enjoyed Luigi's Mansion. We really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you want to learn more about the ukulele, remember to like and subscribe to our channel. You can also take the next step on your ukulele quest with our fun method book. The Ukulele Quest is available worldwide, and you can find a link to this in the description below.